Welcome, my friends. It is Aaron and Kathy Parker.
What's up?
We have some amazing special guests with us today, y'all. Make some noise. We got Shelley, we got Annette, we've got Mr. Rashkin, we've got Becky, we've got Jericho, and we also have Flo, who you can't see, but she's going to be coming out here, don't you worry. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're so excited that you're here. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an introduction of what is going to be happening, and then these amazing individuals are going to be coming back, and they're going to be sharing with you some of their secrets, some of their top recruiting secrets. So you are in for a treat. So, guys, we will be bringing you right back on. Don't you worry. Don't go anywhere. We're going to bring you back. So quick call to action. First of all, we decided to open up this training for the world. So you may be watching this on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, welcome. Go ahead and drop us a like on this video. And for those of you that are watching on YouTube, you can share this video, but it's not for prospects. This is a video that you only want to share with your team because this is a training video. For those of you on Facebook, guess what you can do? You can tag your team in the comments. So if you have any affiliates on your team who are not here, make sure you tag them, send them a private message, get them on here with you. You don't want them to miss this. So what are we here? What are we doing? Are we ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Let's do this.
I got my notebook.
So I'm so excited. Christopher Livingston is ready to get this party started. Come on, y'all. We got to make some noise. We got to make some noise. Blow up the comments. Let us know who's ready and who's excited, because what we're doing here today is we are congratulating and we're going to be learning from the top producers on the power team for last month. So these are all 9 of them. So let's just take a second, congratulate these individuals. Woo! We got Mike and Becky and Shelley and Ben and Jericho, Christopher, Rhonda, Flo, Aaron, and Annette. They will not all be able to be here live with us tonight, but most of them will be. And what they have agreed to do, they have agreed to share some of their secrets on how they got on the global leaderboard. Now, I want you to understand how big of a deal this is. There are literally tens of thousands of affiliates in MyDailyChoice. Tens of thousands. And in the top 100 producers for last month, 9 of them, you see their beautiful faces right here. So this is a big deal. Massive congrats. This is huge. And we are excited because I just sent all of them a little bonus cash, for making it on the leaderboard. So really cool. And what we've decided to do for this month, for those on the power team, we are going to purchase any apparel item that you would like from the new MyDailyChoice HempWorks store that's in our back office. Any apparel item that you want, we're going to buy you. So just a little carrot, little extra incentive. So let me just see some comments. Who is going for the leaderboard this month? In the month of June, if you are, drop a quick comment. Let us know. And I know there are some new people that are watching. And for those of you that are new, I just want to quickly make sure everyone understands what it means and how to get on the leaderboard, because I know there may be some new people on here, and there are literally brand new people who could get on the leaderboard.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that everyone knows exactly what this means, how to get on the leaderboard, because everyone watching this is a goal. This is something you want to be shooting for. So in your back office, you can see here, this is the MDC back office. All of you have one. All you need to do is click right here on leaderboard. And this is going to show you in real time the people who are on the leaderboard for the month of June. And you can go to this page at any time and see. What you're going to notice is it's not based on how many people you sign up. It's based on the volume that those people purchased. For example, look at this. The number 2 person on the leaderboard right now has 36 signups for the month. Whoa. But the number 1 person only has 8. So that means that those people are purchasing a lot more product, which is a good thing. So it's based on new business volume. What does this mean? It means that every person who you have enroll brand new with you in the month of June that purchases product, that counts for the leaderboard. So I just want to make sure for everyone who's new, how do you get on the leaderboard? It's new customers and new affiliates that are joining with you in the month of June. And it is based on the product that they purchased, the volume that those new people are purchasing, not people who joined with you from previous months. And already, look at this. I see we've got Becky LeBrecq is already number 14 this month. Woo!
Nice.
Super awesome. And I know there's a bunch of others as well. We got Christopher Celeste is already on number 17 this month. So you guys are already on fire. Love it, love it, love it. So awesome. I know there's a bunch more of you as well. So I see Mike on there. I see Aaron Rashkin on there. I see Shelley Graham on there.
Oh, snap.
Nathan and Kendall. What? They're coming for the leaderboard this month. You got to love it. So this is exciting. And we just want to give a quick shout out to all of you guys. So with that being said, we're going to dive in. We're just going to get this party started.
Yeah.
Because I know people here want to learn. So for everyone who's watching, take notes, eliminate distractions, and let's get this party started. So first up, we have the amazing, the awesome Jericho. You wanted to go first, right? Okay, there she is. Hey, Jericho, congratulations.
Thank you.
So glad you could be here with us. And Jericho is a 5K affiliate. Woo!
I almost got to 10.
This month.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
10K this month. So give it up for Jericho Herbert. Y'all drop some comments, make some noise. And Jericho, give us the super quick version of who you are in case anyone watching this doesn't know. Start there.
I am from Canada. I have a mother of 3, stay-at-home mom. And yeah, my husband actually signed us up at Christmas time without me knowing. And then his job got really busy and he's like, can you take a look at this and see? And then I became obsessed and there's really no looking back. Like Kendall has taught me everything, an amazing mentor. And I'm so grateful to be on the power team, on all these teams. And yeah, I just don't stop every month. I hit 5K in my first full month of working it, and now I have a big team. Last month I had 14 new affiliates. I just went hard. I was like, there's no stopping, and it's about taking action daily and just showing up no matter what. And
so hold on, we're gonna get into some of your training here in a second. Yeah. You are a mom of 3.
Yeah. You
are in Canada. Okay, this is huge. Come on, international. Where's Canada? Make some noise. And so what I love about this is everyone knows this. Everyone who's watching this is already an affiliate with MDC. In Canada, you don't have all the products, right? You cannot purchase the CBD oil. And what I love is that Canada is crushing it. Canada's having huge success, even without being able to purchase the CBD oil. And you're at home with 3 kids. Like, that's crazy. That's amazing. So give it up for that. And so let's go ahead and dive in and share. I mean, you hit 5K, almost 10K. You're going for 10K this month. You've got things stacked against you as far as, time and kids, and you're in Canada. But guess what? You're still making it happen. So what are some of the specific things that you're doing and that you did last month specifically to be able to crush it? Talk to us.
Well, being in Canada, I don't really have people that say, well, I don't want to sign up because there's no CBD. Because I don't really talk about the products. I promote the business major. I'm like, the products are icing on the cake. Guys, this compensation plan is like nothing I've seen before. And I've tried a few different things and nothing really worked. And I'm just authentic. And I share about my life. Like, I'm no different than you. I'm not I didn't go to college. I didn't have post-secondary school. I was a nanny and a server. Like, I didn't know what I was going to do if I needed to make, to get some income from home. It just seemed impossible. And then starting this, I'm like, whoa, you can actually make money? Like, fast. It's not that hard if you do the work and learn from your leaders. And there's so many resources, and just using it and stop making excuses. So, showing up daily, taking action, sending messages, because it's about finding the right people. Because that's why you send so many messages a day, to find those people. Otherwise, if you send 5 and get 5 no's, well, the odds are slim there. You need to send 30 and 50 every day and find those people that understand what you're showing them, the opportunity.
So let's get into some of those specifics really quick. I know we don't have too much time because we have a lot of people that are going to be speaking here tonight. And by the way, it was hilarious. Somebody said, is this live or is this recorded? Well, let's see. If you're watching this and it is June 7th, then you're here live. So welcome. If you're, yeah.
12 Eastern.
Yeah, if it's not June 7th, then you're watching the replay, and we're glad that you're here as well. So what are some of those specific things? Like, I mean, obviously, the fact that you have the mindset of not making excuses is huge. I mean, I think it all starts with that mindset. And what are some of the specific actions that you're taking on a daily basis to have been able to get on the leaderboard last month?
Well, sending the messages and follow up, because I have some people that sign up actually the same day as watching the videos. And then I have some people who take a month, but it's me going back every so often, showing them like a little bit more, or leveraging the top spot. I do that a lot. Show it and they're like, oh, what's this about? And then they ask more questions again, and sharing more with them. Follow up is huge. You need to just keep following up, because those no's are not really no's. Like, I don't have anyone say, no, leave me alone. Either they ignore you, and then I just go, hello, you there? Everything okay? Just like in your training, the 9 secrets. That's huge. That's a good one. Helped me a lot. And even sending voice memos. If they're strangers, to hear my voice, when people say, wow, it's so soothing, and it's just how I am. But they're like, you just reassure me, and I like hearing your voice. And getting excited, just being authentic in those voice memos. I don't read it.
So guys, so this is a big takeaway. Number one, she said 30, you said about 30 to 50 messages a day.
Yeah.
Right. So for some people that may be like, oh my gosh, that's a lot. But, Jericho's home. She's got her kids. She's busy. But I think it comes down to priorities. Like, what is the priority? And if your priority is becoming successful in this business, then find the time. So if you guys, everyone should be taking notes on every speaker that we have tonight. One of them is sending those messages, 30 to 50 a day to new people, following up, and voice memos. I mean, if you have, a great voice like Jericho that is soothing, right? Or whatever. But obviously, if you're going to send a voice memo, you want it to be something that's going to invoke some emotion, right? Let them know that you care. Let them know that you're there.
Don't read anything.
What's that?
Don't read a script.
That's huge. Do not read scripts when you do voice memos.
The app on your phone, right? Practice saying it into, at first I was really nervous, and now it's like they can hear my baby on my hip crying, or making noises, and my kids in the background, and they're like, oh, I hear a baby. And they're like, you're not pretending, you're not staging it. You're just at home with your kids and working when you have time, or I stay up late and I'll send a bunch of follow-up messages instead of watching TV.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's huge. So in closing, I'm going to ask everybody this. Tell us, you're a 5K, so this is a big deal. Not only were you on the leaderboard last month, which is huge. So you're in the trenches, you're leading by example, you're producing. You also not only are 5K, you almost hit 10K. And so you're ranking up, which is huge. This is a big deal. What would you say is and another tip I just got from you is keeping it real. Guys, being authentic, right? You don't have to fake anything. Just be real. When you are real and you're connecting with someone from the heart and you're being authentic, people can tell. And they want to work with authentic, real people. So what would you say is your number one tip or suggestion or strategy in closing that you would give to all of the affiliates who are watching who want to be able to rank up like you did?
Just don't give up. those no's, you push through them. Don't take them to heart. Keep going and just promote the business side. Finding affiliates is where you're going to grow your team. Customers are awesome and you make money and you build volume, but building from affiliates, and that's how you hit ranks. And I was over 9,000 last month, and there's no stopping me this month. And I was so close, but you know what? Now I'm bringing my team with me. I started a group chat of people in my team who actually want to run and do it, and I'm building into them and working with those 14 affiliates and the rest of my team and bringing them with me, because we're going to hit some ranks this month. It's just the beginning.
All right, guys, give it up for Jericho. Come on, give it up, give it up, give it up. Jericho, you're awesome. You're absolutely an inspiration, and we appreciate you for being on. And I think everyone can just learn something tremendous from what you shared. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. All right, guys, come on. This is huge. This is awesome. Okay, quick side note. We got a little promotion here we need to mention. This is a really big deal, so everyone take a quick picture of this. Make sure you do not miss this. Everyone needs to get registered for our next virtual roadshow. We call this the virtual launch event. We're going to be promoting these things like crazy. It's June 10th, so take a picture of the screen. Go to the website. You can see it right up. Whoop, wrong one right there. Boom, MDC virtual event. And mark it off. It's going to be about 3 or 4 hours of your time on June 20th. Not only do you want to be there, bring your whole team, you can also invite prospects. I can just tell you this, that the person who has the most prospects watching this virtual event is going to sign up the most people, period. So promote like crazy for this. And we're going to be doing more training on how to promote properly for this virtual launch event. So stay close to our channels, stay close to the group. But I wanted to make sure to just give a shout out to this. So you guys do not miss this. Okay, with that being said, I can see everybody who's down below, all of our special guest trainers tonight. Let's see who would like to go next. Who's it going to be? All right, we've got Annette. She's like, bring me out. Let's do this. What's up, Rockstar?
Hey. I can't see comments and I can't send comments, guys. I would love to just big up Jericho. You did awesome, man. I'm so proud of you as a mom with 3 kids, I was a mom. Now my kids are 27 and 23, but I was there once upon a time. So I applaud you, my friend. Congratulations.
Awesome. Well, guys, give it up for Annette, because Annette, again, not only was she on the leaderboard last month, she is a brand new 5K affiliate. Woo!
Yes. And I'm 2 months in. Only 2 months of business. 2.5 months. 2.5 months.
2.5 months in the business. Who is ready to learn from this rock star? Only 2.5 months in the business. Brand new 5K affiliate. Mom of 2, you said, yes?
Yes, I have 2 daughters. Yes.
Awesome. So do we. Love it. Love the girls.
Yes.
So Annette, tell us a little bit about you. We've already learned a little bit. Anything else you'd like to share for everyone who doesn't know who you are?
Well, of course, my name is Annette Gillespie. I am originally from Jamaica, so I didn't go to school here. I don't have a big friend group here. I don't know a lot of people. I spent most of my life in New York raising my daughters and just, making sure that they become awesome women, and they are today. So I don't have that big family friend groups, like people who went to college or have family here. I don't have family here. I have 1 sister and that's it. So, and I'm single, so I don't have the the support of family per se to build it. So I'm doing it solo. I'm flying solo when it comes to family supporting you, right? But my desire, my drive, that desire really allows me to go out and empower people strangers on Facebook, strangers that I haven't met, some of them that are in the business now, I did not know before that. But because I have the desire, I'm not afraid to talk to people, and I'm not afraid of no's. You know, I want to hear those no's when I talk to somebody. So I know that I don't have my fan base, like a big fan base or family. So I just get on Facebook, I go through my phone contacts, and I talk to every single person in my contact I have sent out a message to. And some of those joined with me last month. We have 9 new affiliates, and those were all from my contact list.
Nice.
Wow, amazing. I mean, one of the biggest things that I get from you is your passion, you know, and your smile is so infectious. Your smile is amazing. Like, I mean, seriously, how could anyone say no to this face, this beautiful face? Like, she's so positive. She's so exciting. She's smiling from ear to ear. I mean, this is amazing. So
thank you.
And you didn't have a large contact base, like you said. So I know you kind of were already starting to mention it, but you know, you said your desire, right? You mentioned desire.
Oh yes, absolutely.
And your determination. And I think that these are things, and I think it's very important for us to mention this, because it's not so much the strategy. It's not so much what do you say. When you have a strong desire to help others and to make an impact, it's going to come through, and people are going to be attracted to work with you. So this is something that everyone can, you know, kind of learn from Annette and just kind of capture some of her passion and her excitement. But tell us, what are some of those specific things that you were doing, maybe things that you were saying, or you know, the processes that you went through to be able to enroll so many people?
All right. So I don't believe in taking prisoners, because that's a big job and it weighs you down, and you got to always look to see what they're doing. I don't believe in dragging people kicking and screaming to success. I don't believe in that. So I will share with I learned from you the scripts, and I use 2 mainly, and those 2 have given me success. I use the one that says, hey, listen, I just partnered up with some very successful people and what they're doing. You know that script, right? Those are what I say to my friends. And then for Facebook, I will say, listen, I know we don't know each other, but I see you're in my friend list. We're friends on Facebook. And I just let them know, you know, if you're looking for an opportunity, I go into different people. There's no one size fit all when it comes to strangers and cold contacting. You have to look at the Facebook profile. Look at that person. Is she a mom? Is she into exercise? Is she an esthetician? What does she do that I can relate to? And I will lead from that. I will say, hey, I see you're an esthetician. I'm also an esthetician. I'm here in New York, and I'm in contact with, you know, I have an opportunity here that I started recently. And the most important thing is being authentic, forming those relationships. I say to my team, and I will say to everyone watching, people don't buy what you're selling them. They buy you. If they believe in you, they will follow you. If they believe that you're giving them value, how can I make some extra money to buy the milk because I don't have money to feed the kids? I'm bringing value to them. So they want to go with me to make sure that they accomplish what they set out to accomplish, the values that I sold them. You understand? And it's very important, because if you BS people, they look right through you. And you could fake phone it, and you could give them the fake smile. You could do fakeness. They look right through you. Be authentic. Be relatable. Build those relationships. And I'm going to give you, I know we have a little bit of time. So let me go back to the question. I send out the scripts, and I said, let me know if you want to take a look. If not, no worries. We're cool. And either way, right? And they will step back and say, yes, absolutely, I'd like to take a look. I said, fantastic. Here's the link. And I don't say to thee. I said, this is the link to our amazing business opportunity. When do you think you can take a look at it? It's 4 videos. It's about 35 minutes. When can I check back in with you? Because I want to make sure that they're not just going to take my link. They're going to forget about me. And then I'm chasing them like, you know, why? Yeah. So
Can you say that one more time, please? Guys, write this down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I sent it out. I said, here is the link to our amazing business presentation. It's 4 videos. It's going to take you about 35 minutes. When do you think you can look at it? And I want them to tell me. And if they said, well, whatever the excuse is, and they say, for instance, tomorrow, I should be able to watch it tomorrow. I said, fantastic. I will touch bases with you tomorrow evening between 6 and 7. Which time is better for you?
Ooh.
And I want to hear it. I'm holding them to it.
Yeah.
And if they didn't, if I called them tomorrow evening, they say 7 o'clock. I said, great, John, I will speak with you tomorrow at 7. Have a good night. Stay safe, man. And I hang up the phone. If I call him tomorrow evening and he didn't respond, life happens. I'm going to give them that. Life can happen. But if I left a message and I say, hey, John, it's Annette reaching out to follow up to see what you liked about that presentation. And if he didn't respond to me that night or the following day, I'm not calling him. Not calling back. I will call back. I'll put a note. Call John in 2 months. But I'm not calling back. I'm not chasing him. If he wants it, he will chase me.
Wow. Come on, y'all. This is huge. Are you guys getting this? That script is brilliant. I love how you say it's not, here is the link. It's here is the amazing business.
Yeah.
And, guys, asking questions. When you ask questions, it gives you an answer.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Anything you got, honey, on this?
I mean, she just dropped huge golden nuggets. So
Huge
I hope
value.
everybody was writing it down, or you have to rewind.
Yes. And I don't have a lot of customers because I consider affiliate customers because we're in the business of developing people. And one of the things that we help them do is to stay healthy. So we have amazing products. So I don't have a lot of customers. I have a lot of affiliates. In 2 months, 20 something affiliates or thereabout, whether they're producing or not. Last month, we have about 9 of them who were producers. So, and as Jericho said, it's not so much about the products. It's about an opportunity. It's about changing lives. It's about putting food on their tables and, allowing them to see something other than the mediocrity that they have used to for so long. They've been brainwashed into exchanging their time for dollars. So I sell them on that. I said, what do you want to do with your time? You're 30 years old. You're 40. You're 50 years old. What are you going to do with the next 50 years? Are you going to be in this position next year? And I tell them real, and then create the relationship. And a point I tell you, there's a lady, I was doing a Facebook Live. I was making breakfast. And of course, I go and I spray my mouth and I'm using my nutritional sprays. And she texted me. She said, what coffee is that? Ooh, yeah. Thank you, girl. And then she said, I want the Shield. Number 2, yes, you go, girl. I'm giving you all of those. She became an affiliate. And you know what? She said, I have been searching for something because the doctor told me she had breast cancer and she's going through a lot of stuff. And she's an amazing person with a lot of challenges. And she registered. The day we spoke, she registered. And I'm going to give you another nugget before I go. Love people more than you love money. If you chase money, you will always be broke. But if you if your desire is to develop people to be the best version of themselves that they can be, you'll never have to worry about money, right? So that lady, she got registered. And one of the things, how you close it, she told me, yes, I like the product. I want to use them. I want my body to be alkaline. She watched the video and I said, that's great. Do you have your computer up or your cell phone? She says, yes, I can get, I don't remember if it was a cell phone or a computer. I said, fantastic. Now go back to the 4th video where it said, get started and open up that. Okay, you got it? Yes. All right. You ready? This is what you want to do. Yes. Open up. And I said, this is what you're going to do. You can register as a builder, a director, or you can register as an executive. But I'm telling you right up, you want to make money and you want to get the biggest return on your investment, go for an executive pack. And I will guide them through it. I said, that based on the health issues that you have, these are the products that I suggest. And she put them in and they will one by one, they will put them in there. I will have them check out. They're good. And then I plug them right into the first thing you're going to do. You're going to go back and watch the same 4 videos that I sent you.
The guys, this is amazing. This is gold. What we have to realize in this business is that so many people just want to be told what to do. Now, this isn't like, some people think it's a bad thing. Like, well, I don't want to like tell people what to do. They want you to tell them what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And what Annette is doing is she is with passion, with enthusiasm, with authenticity. She is instructing people. She just said, here's where you go. You click on get started, and here are your options: builder, director, executive. You see how simple it is? 1, 2, 3. ABC 1, 2, 3. Notice the free option was not one of her options. It's because I mean, come on, seriously, let's keep it real, right? People need products, right? You can't join a business for free, right? You need to get your hands on some product. So, but then say this one more time, because you said something that was brilliant. And that was when you are leading them to the executive package. What did you say?
They're going to get the biggest return on their investment of time, money, and everything else, because they're in business to make money, right? So they're going to get the biggest return on their investment. So I suggest they go with an executive pack. And in that executive pack, I will help them choose the products based on the health challenges that they have. I know her body is acidic, right? So I needed to get her body alkaline. So of course she's going to get Shield. She's going to get all the nutritional sprays, and she's going to get 750 CBD oil, and she's going to get relief cream because she has pain. So based on her needs, I helped her choose the products.
Amazing. She's leading people through the process. She's helping people to pick what products are going to be best for them. So of course they're joining with Annette, because why wouldn't they? So this is amazing. Annette, you have been incredible. This has been so valuable, and we are just so excited for your success. We're so grateful to have you on the team. Thank you for coming out, spending some time with us tonight.
Thank you. It's so nice to be here, man. And I just want to tell my fellow teammates, don't drag people kicking and screaming to success. Remember when you started, did anybody have to pull you? Did anybody have to chase you? It's like a relationship. Why are you going to chase somebody or chase a relationship that you, all right, in simple terms, you cannot give people who are not hungry or thirsty water and food. They can't appreciate it. And don't send your link to everybody because it's precious. It's like you're in a new relationship. You're not going to go, huggy, go to bed with the guy on the first night. He has to earn his place there. So why are you giving them your link? They're not going to know what to do with it. A guy wouldn't know what to do with me on the first date if I go to sleep with him. He got to get to know me, right?
Oh,
sorry. That's
we love Annette. She's amazing. Guys, this is incredible. Keeping it real, having fun, relating with everybody, and Annette, everyone loves you. So this was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. We'll see you on another training for sure, and we are excited to help you get to 10K affiliate. Let's go.
Amen. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm who I am and where I am because of you guys. Thank you so much, leaders. You're awesome. I love you, Kathy. I love you, Aaron. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow. Dude, she is amazing. You got to love it. Guys, who is getting some value? Value. Serious people are going to want the biggest return on their investment. Absolutely. You guys are blowing up the comments. And I love what Jason said as well. And that is to make sure you guys are taking notes, of course. Rewatch this. This video is going to be recorded right here, wherever you're watching this. We always get this. Is this recorded? Yes. Save this link. Save this video. Watch it again tomorrow because you'll learn something new. And also get this to your team because you're going to want your team to watch this as well. Guiding people and directing them and showing them what to do. If you guys will just step into this role of guiding and directing with excitement and passion to serve others, just like Annette is doing, you're going to enroll a lot more people. This is amazing. Tremendous value. Mm-hmm. Good stuff. Okay, let's do this. Next up, we've got another new 5K affiliate on the team. We're going to jump over to Becky LeBrecq. What's up?
Hello. How are you guys?
All right, guys. Give it up for Becky. She is another brand new 5K affiliate. Whoa.
Yeah.
So not only is she on the leaderboard for last month, she also last month hit 5K affiliate for the first time. This is a huge deal. We're so excited. Congratulations. For everyone who does not know who you are, give us a little bit of backstory.
I'm in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I have a 7-year-old daughter and my husband, and we live up here, love the outdoors. I'm actually a teacher, so that's my full-time gig. But yeah, I started with the company. I started actually trying to sell the product probably about a year ago. I started using the product maybe 18 months ago. So yeah, it took me a while to reach 5K, but it's kind of started as a side gig for me, and it still is. I still hold that other job, but it really grew a lot for me, and it's something that I've had a goal. So it's exciting to get more momentum. But there were definitely some really specific things that I did to do that.
So we have to. This is huge. I want to make sure everyone really listens to what you said. You first joined MDC how long ago?
Ooh, probably 18 months ago.
You guys,
yeah, a year and a half.
18 months. This is huge. We have to put some alerts, alarm bells. And here's why. 18 months to 5K affiliate. Why am I hitting this so hard? Because there's a lot of people watching this, Becky, who have been with the company for 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, maybe even 2 years, and they're still not 5K. So we have to address this because a lot of people along the way, they lose sight of their goals and the vision and the possibility of what this business can do for them, and they end up quitting. And so we have to help people realize that they can still do this, that even if they haven't achieved success, the level of success that they wanted, as fast as they wanted it, it can still happen for them. So I love that you've been in the business for 18 months and you just now hit 5K, because your success story, I'm going to tell you a little personal opinion of mine. Ready? We have seen people hit 5K their first month and it's like, wow, right? And then one day they quit, or they're just 5K forever. You want to know what story I love way more than that? Your story. Because you and your story can relate with most people. Yeah. And that is that most people are not going to hit rank fast, but you made it happen. So tell us, what was the transition point for you and how did you start having success?
Well, I think the biggest thing I did that's different, it was very purposeful daily action that I was taking action, but not daily. I would call it haphazard action. I'd just grab a few minutes in a day and I'll just do this. And it didn't have any real purpose. And so I would get some results, but it wasn't daily and it wasn't real methodical. The other thing that I didn't do, I did what I call comfortable action. And so I'd reach out to my customers, I'd reach out to my friends, I'd reach out maybe a couple of new people just on the fringe of my circle. But I wouldn't really take too big of a leap on meeting new people or doing those things. And really the only context I was doing was for the business. And so I just didn't know what to do. Like, I'd stare at Facebook and I didn't know what to do. And it wasn't me. So I had to get an idea of what to do. So I just decided to start looking at a few things on Facebook, and I got a notepad. And so the first thing I do is I look at the birthdays, and I got some of these ideas from a training. So every day I look at the birthdays. I hadn't done that. And I message people for birthdays with a voice memo or like a video that I shoot or just something crazy, depending. Even if I don't know who that is. So everyone's birthday. And then I write them on a notebook, not necessarily because I want to learn their birthday, but I'll explain why in a bit. So I write those people down as I message them. And then I look at my memories. So to jog my memory, and I look at who liked and commented memories from years past, because it helps me remember people that I forgot that I had contact with. And I write those people down too. And I don't write them more than once, but like anyone new that I haven't seen for a while, I write those down. And then I try to make a few contacts with those people too. I look at their page and just kind of maybe like a few things, comment a few things, or if it's appropriate, I'll message them and just tell them I'm thinking about them, something like that, but not business, nothing business like that. And then I'll do a couple groups of things I love. I'll make sure I hit those groups and make some comments. And so just nothing salesy. So I make sure that I take some time every day to do that with zero sales whatsoever, just my own personality, putting that out there. So that one action alone changed my entire Facebook feed. I see all different people. I get new comments, new friends requests. I can't explain why, but just doing that little bit of different action will switch it up enough that you'll start to see new things. So that consistently and taking a record of it. And then the act of writing down those names of people that you connected with in the past was really helpful for me, because I was forgetting that. I was really focused on my current circle and I forgot other circles. And so that helped a lot. So just getting to know that little piece, some daily action that I could track that was simple for me, because I just didn't know what to do. And so that helped a lot. And then mindset's huge for me. I've been that's the whole reason I would say it took me over a year to really get myself together, but I worked on that mindset throughout. So that was something that needed more work for me than anything. But the biggest thing for me is that to stop like caring about what others think, because it's none of your business what they think. And I actually tell myself that now, because I would get really defensive, like no's and stuff would come, and I'd be like, that's none of my business. Like that's their personal decision. Like I've just presented this opportunity. It's not for them. Like, do I say yes to everything? I don't. And so just telling myself that internally, that that's none of my business, that they're saying no. And then the other idea that I had was that I used to think no's were forever. Like no was like, oh, they said no. But honestly, most of those no's turn back around. Like they'll reach out to you. If you're cool about it, they'll reach back out to you because they'll have a friend that needs something that you sell, or, you know, they'll know somebody, or they themselves, their life will change. And all of a sudden, 2 months later, they're your best customer. So that's the other thing, is just no's, just be cool about that. Like it's just in your head, think it's no for now. It's not no forever. And that helped a lot. So for me, just, I was real defensive about the no's. So yeah, that changed, the mindset change was huge. And then I think just living the lifestyle, like I really got into this company for CBD, which is awesome. But then I realized that there was so much more to this company than that. So we really have a way to help people mentally, physically, financially. And so just living that lifestyle, showing that to the world. I do still show products, but I show them how they fit in my lifestyle, and how much fun I have in my life, and how great my family's doing, and you know how great we're doing through tough times, or how we love the outdoors. Like I try to show them those things, and then they want that too. So it's less about products, more about a lifestyle, and how they can have that lifestyle if they do what I do. And so I try to educate them on that a bit as well. And then I think that the other thing I've done differently now is I don't ever ask anyone if they're interested in trying stuff. I ask them, who do they know who might want help, you know, physically, mentally, or financially, because I really want to help people, as many people as I can. And I'm on a mission to help people. So I don't make it about them when I reach out. I make it about who do they know. And most of the time they're like, well, I want help, mental or physical or financial. And so, or they do sometimes tell you people that they know. So that took the pressure off me a little bit, I guess. And so it might be kind of a cop-out, but it's when you're afraid to talk to somebody, it helps to not be asking them directly. So that's another tip that I have. And then use that app. The app is the bomb. You guys have to use the app for everything. Like train yourself that the moment anyone asks you for any information, any question that they have, there's something in that app that you can send them. There's something. And so right away I was like, yes, I do have the answer to that question, but what's your best email? And so I do that right away. I get their email, and then I'll send them a product brochure. I'll send them, it doesn't have to be the tour necessarily to start with, because sometimes that's too hard of a sell right away. But if you look through that, you should be looking at every single thing in that app, because there's just tons of stuff in there that you can send. And then I set the reminders, because I forget. And so that is a built-in reminder. And then you're like, yeah, I have to call them back, or I have to follow up. So that's been really helpful for me too, is always use the app. Don't kill yourself in Messenger. Links and use the app, use your tools, use get to know a repertoire of things and that you can send out, and stop answering all kinds of questions, because the answers are there. You just have to refer them to the videos. If they're asking tons of questions, they don't care enough to take their own time. So yeah, just using that. So I think that's about it. The last thing I'd say is don't be afraid to edify an upline. Like if you start to get yourself, if you don't know something, there's someone above you that does know it. And so just, you can reach out to them. You can talk about how great they are and how they're willing to help, and that you'd be happy to put them in contact with them. And you're pretty safe with that all around in this company. And so that's been something that's a huge thing too. So you don't have to be afraid if you get into a corner. There's definitely people willing to help. So I think that's my top.
Wow. Tremendous. You think, honey?
I mean, she dropped a lot of golden nuggets. I love what you said. I've never heard anyone frame it this way, but I really love it. If someone says no, it's none of my business. I really love that, because that, takes the pressure off of you. And you're absolutely right. We say it all the time. No means not now. Like, you never truly know what's going on. And we all say no to things. We all say no when we're out shopping to certain things. So it's okay. So I love how you reframe that context. That was huge.
Yeah. Like, I just thought how bad I would feel when people would say no, but then I would think about how often I'm saying no to people, and do I want them to feel bad every time? No, it's just a choice. Like, it's my personal choice. It has nothing to do with me. So yeah, it helped me a lot to move past that.
I love it.
Yeah, and I'm really big on this one. If people are not willing to take the time to review the information, right? They're not willing to go to your website and fill out the form or watch the videos. Don't waste your time, right? I personally am not answering any questions until they prove to me that they're serious.
Yeah.
What does that mean? It means, I just had a prospect today was blowing me up with questions like, hey, those are great questions. Go here, watch all 4 videos, then message me back. And until he does that, I'm not answering his questions, right? Because I need to know that he's not going to waste my time. So I absolutely love that you also said that. And I mean, you just dropped a lot of stuff, guys. Drop some comments and share what did you like best about what Becky shared. And she also talked about the app, right? We have this brand new mobile app with MDC, the Genius app. You can download it in the, any of the Play stores or iPhone store, whatever that is, the Apple store. It's free. It helps you with connecting, with following up. It has some really cool features that actually notifies you. I was showing Kathy the other day.
Yeah.
It notifies you when your prospect clicks on the link. Like, that's a huge deal. How would you like to get a notification that says, hey, your prospect just clicked on the link. Hey, your prospect is watching the video. That's valuable information that you can use in your prospecting. So definitely get out of your comfort zone, everyone. Download the app, start using it, learn how it works. You'll be glad you did. So, Becky, incredible information. Thank you so much. Congrats once again on 5K affiliate. This girl is on a mission. She's building her momentum, going for 10K this month. What? Come on, let's go. So, tremendous value. Thank you so much. And we will definitely be learning more from you in the very near future. Becky, thank you so much for jumping on. We appreciate it so much.
Thank you.
All right. Tremendous stuff here. Let's see. Yeah, that was really good. None of my business when people tell me no.
Yeah.
So glad somebody answered my questions. It worked out pretty well. We also talked about the people who are saying no, right? And there's a lot of people that didn't join right away. And we just have to keep following up, right? So
yeah, we've had people watch us for 2 years.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people that have told us no, and then months, even years later, they now join.
Yeah.
So people are always watching you. Don't forget that. This was another one she said is, who do you know, right? If you're not comfortable with, asking someone or approaching someone, just go with the who do you know approach. Who do you know that would like to earn some extra income? Who do you know that would, like to try CBD or something like that?
Or could benefit from CBD.
Could benefit from CBD, exactly.
Takes the pressure off. I love it.
Takes the pressure off. And many times those people are going to respond, well, hey, what about me?
Like, yeah, wait.
Like, yeah, I'm interested, right? And you didn't even have to ask them. Here's another good example. Vicky said no and then signed up 9 months later. So there's countless examples of people that said no and then down the road joined. So never forget that a no just means not now. Okay, next up, we've got another brand new 5K, Shelley Graham. What's up, Shelley?
Hey!
Guys, give it up for Shelley. She's here. She just crushed it on the leaderboard last month. Another new 5K affiliate on her way to 10K. Shelley, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am Shelley Graham. My husband, Larry, is the one that started us on this adventure because he decided to take a nosedive off of a roof and break both wrists. And that was our introduction to CBD oil. And out of necessity, we were introduced to this company by some friends, and it changed our lives. Super excited with the direction that everything took. This was not what was on our plan. I was in school. I was getting my drafting degree. I can see I've got little shinies. I've been out in the sun today enjoying some sun because I had time to do it. But I was getting my degree, graduated in May in the middle of all this, and I'm not going to be using it now. So I don't have a plan B. This is my plan A. And this has been working out so beautifully. I could not ask for anything better than this. I get to work at home. I get to be with my favorite person in the whole world, my husband. And we are excited about what the future holds for us. So I do have 4 children. They're all raised and Navy officers and hairstylists, which she needs to get with me this week. And so I've got the freedom. I've got the time to be at home and work this full time. And that's pretty much what happened. This last couple months was just decided to be full time, show up and be the CEO, and act like it, behave like it.
And Shelley, how long have you been with MDC again?
This is my 9th month.
9th month, and you hit 5K, what, a couple months ago?
Yes.
Yeah. So guys, she was in the business for 7 months. Another incredible story of someone who, like most people who are in the business, it's not always a quick success story. And so I want to just, again, remind everybody that no matter where you are in your journey with MDC, that whether it's a few months, whether it's 9 months, whether it's 2 years, at any point in time, you can choose to change the direction and create your success story. So talk to us a little bit about what specifically did you do last month, your 2nd month as a 5K affiliate, to continue to produce and just grow your business?
I had way too much fun. All these things that everybody's been sharing are wonderful. You can tell they're structured, they're disciplined, they're amazing. I love it. For me, I had to show up. Like, that's one of the things I said before. I was kind of not getting, I wouldn't get my shower done. I wouldn't get my hair done. I wouldn't come prepared. I'd come to the table, but I didn't have that. I didn't have the mindset right for so long. And if somebody wanted to talk to me on a video, I wasn't ready. So I started scheduling my day. I wake up at 4 or 5 or 6, just depending on what's on the schedule for the day. I wake up hours early so that I can get my mindset out of the way. I can do my exercise. I can do my personal preparation. So when the bell hits 9 o'clock, I show up and I'm at work. And I love that I'm able to do that. I don't have the small children running around. I don't have a second job. I show up at 9 and I'm in there. And it has been amazing. I'm learning more every day. But a couple of the things that I have been doing these last couple of months that have been fun, some of the ladies have already stolen it, but for me, I do birthdays. I love doing birthdays, and I'll sing to them, and I have a terrible voice, so it comes across comical, and they love it. The feedback I'm getting from that is hilarious. So they don't care that I have a terrible voice. They feel that I care and that it was sincere and genuine, and it's put connection. And then they start following my feed, and they're like, hey, what's this you're doing? And just connecting with them has been phenomenal. Another thing that has been huge for me, why I don't know, but it works, so I'm going to stick to it. Every time I do a live, I get people commenting and coming back to me that I've never met before. I'm on the public. I've set my Facebook page the way you said. So I'm at the public level. And most of the people I work with, I've never met before. I've never seen them. I don't know them. But when they comment on the live or they go to my stories, if they've liked or loved a story, I immediately write their name down and I start connecting with them. I say, hey, how you doing? What do you like most about my story? Sometimes it's about business. Sometimes it's about lifestyle. Sometimes it's about the Lord. And I just share a lot of things that are coming up in my heart, and very sincere, very genuine with people. And but I go and follow. Who is following me? Because I don't have to chase them because they're already looking at me. And it's really funny going to Walmart right now. I feel like a movie star sometimes because people are like, oh, I watched your video. And I'm like, hi, who are you? I don't know who you are. So the lives have been probably my bread and butter of the last couple of months. You know, I don't think they're anything special. I get nervous when I'm here with you guys. I mean, I'm in here with some of the big people and it freaks me out. So I'm a little more confident when I'm not surrounded by this great cloud over here. And but the lives have been great. The stories, the way you told us to set up our Facebook page.
Talk to us. What did we say?
Oh my gosh. You said less is more. If you're putting too many posts on there, Facebook algorithm will kick it out and you won't get much view at all. So I do, if I'm doing a live, I do one. And then on my stories, I'll do, 2 to 3, maybe 4. But you also said that if you get too many on there, they're not going to follow that all the way through. They're going to lose interest. So I do a few stories, maybe 4 or 5. And sometimes it's my chickens. Sometimes it's my garden. My squash makes me look like I know how to garden right now. It's massive and going everywhere. And it's just daily. And sometimes it's a product information thing. Or I've put that that's what research shows CBD is able to help with. That's come up in my story. And I've had people definitely taking note of that in the story area. Yeah. And I followed back up. I can see who's liked it. I can see who's watched it. And I really take those names down because if they're following my stuff, I don't have to tell them so much. They're already in there. They already know. And so it's not any surprise to them. But I've also, now that was last month was when I was on the leaderboard. So I'll keep it to that. Training, whenever I'm watching a training, I put action to it. Do not ever watch watch a training that hits your heart and it makes sense and then never put action to it. That's a waste of your time.
Example, what do you mean by that?
Well, one was setting up the Facebook page. When you gave such valuable wisdom on that, go to it. Write it down, take the notes, and apply it, just as he said. And then also, don't put all the names of the products out there. Hey, this is my Trim 365, cover it up, spray it, say, oh my goodness, this has helped my appetite control. Don't give them all that information because they'll go research it and you'll lose them. But
so when you talk about product, and we've done full trainings on all of this, of course, that's where she's learning this from. When you are talking about the product, I'm not saying always, but many times, don't give them all the information, right? Create curiosity. One of the single biggest things that we've done in our business is curiosity. Because, and again, I know some people are going to try to fight us on this. That's okay. You can do it your way. I'm just letting you know what's worked for us. And the majority of the people that we've enrolled, which has been hundreds of people, it's because we create curiosity. And then guess what that causes? It causes them to comment. It causes them to message us. And then guess what we do? Now we are in contact with that person to give them the information. Now we can follow up. If you're just giving all the information on Facebook, then you can't always follow up with those people because you don't know who's interested. You don't know who's taking a look. And there's also a chance that they're getting out there, they're doing their research, they're ordering it from someone else. right? So thank you for that. I love that.
Yeah. And that's for last month, that was my biggest focus, showing up, being ready to work, take myself seriously, mindset and all that. And then every training I attended, if it hit me and I really connected with it, do it. Just stop trying to figure it out. Don't reinvent the wheel. The craziest thing about all of this is you don't have to put on a Superman cape and jump over buildings. You do the little things daily that are the simplest things. And then stuff happens. I mean, I really don't feel like I'm doing anything of significance, but it's copy and pasting and changing their name and connecting with them. It's simple little things and getting the message out. You're not jumping over buildings. This is not hard. And I think that's what messes most people up, is that it was like, it can't be that easy. Well, yeah, it is. It is very easy.
So talk to us about that really quick. And it looks like we have 2 more very special guests who are coming on next. So we're gonna get to them in just a second. But what you're saying right now, Shelley, is so important, because we've got hundreds of people watching this live, the recording, affiliates from, all levels of success and backgrounds. And you're saying something very simple, but most people don't get this. And that is that what you're doing to create success is simple.
Crazy.
But there's a but. Most people just don't do the simple things because they think that it's got to be more. It's got to be more complicated. And I must be doing something wrong. And it's the simple things every day, like some of the other people already talked about. So you want to just talk about that really quick, expand on that really quick?
Well, sure. That I think has been what catches me in my mind on those days when I get up and I'm going to go do it again, is that, the simplest of tasks have been the things that have been the most productive. The copy and paste, the reaching out to the people that are on my friends list. I don't have to go find a bunch of new friends. I've got almost 3,000 on there. I can contact everyone on there. I don't have to go chasing all over universe to do that. Now I have picked up new friends because I've joined groups that are of interest to me, like what we've been told to do. So I've done that, and I have found some wonderful people on there, but really none of them have really been part of my success right now. It has been the people that you tell us to go down your list. Have you contacted everybody in your list? Have you contacted everybody in your list? Holy cow. Every time you'd ask that, I'm like, no. And I'm like, literally, I found this filter app that goes through your Facebook page and it'll list them all alphabetically. And there's hundreds of them, thousands of them that I've never had any contact with. They've never contacted me. I've never contacted them. And I was getting ready just to delete them all off. And I thought, shoot, what do I have to lose? I'll just message them. I'll just start sending messages to them before I delete them. And I mean, it's so easy because the filter's got it all listed out there. Boom, 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 boom. I was sending 60 messages a day. Easy. And they're starting to show up on my Facebook feed now. They're asking me questions. They're doing stuff with me. And wherever we missed on our algorithm, I don't know, but now they're in there. Now they're asking questions. Now they're wanting to lose some weight. Becky didn't mention she is helping to run. She's like the forerunner of a weight loss group that we've got going. We're using the sprays. And she's a personal trainer. So she brings her wisdom in there. And we get she allows us to have all of our teams in there and all of us to encourage our customers to participate. She just opened the doors for us to do that. And so we're all talking about our sprays. We're all talking about this. And that's been fun because my friends that I have like a class reunion from high school going on. I've got 4 friends from high school. I haven't talked to them in 30 years and they're on my list. But I know you've got to go to the next people, but I do want to tell you all, use our products. If you're not using our products, you need to use our products. I started with the Hempworks Executive before it was cool. I had the big pack. And I do not have any regrets. I absolutely love everything in it. And now we've got the executive of the sprays. Get the products, use the products, fall in love with them, and you'll be very confident in signing anybody up to do the products. Yeah, all this stuff. I can't wait for my mask to come in. I'm super excited about that.
Love it. Kathy just got her facial done with a CBD face mask today. So I love it. Guys, give it up for Shelley Graham. Woo! She's going 10K affiliate. I know it.
Thank you for all you do for us, Aaron and Kathy. Thank you so much. So much. You bless us so much.
Thank you, Shelley, so much. Guys, she is taking action on the training that we are giving to everyone. That is the difference maker between those who get results and those who don't, is those who are getting results. They're taking action. Yes. So make sure that you are going to implement and take action on some of the things that you're learning here tonight. Like, for example, be a product of the product. How many products have you tried? Like, here's a question. Are there any products in the MDC umbrella that you have not tried? Go buy them, try them, use them, get excited about them. Go tell everyone about them. That's going to help you attract people who want to try the products as well. Yeah. Love it. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. So I know that we've got someone on here, Flo. Let's see if we can get her on. Hey, Flo.
Hi.
Hey.
How's it going?
Awesome. So I know that I know our connection's a little bit lagging with where you are. So I'm just going to ask you this and let you kind of go. So once again, congratulations to Flo on getting on the leaderboard last month, by the way, Flo is not yet a 5K affiliate, but she is on fire. She was on the leaderboard last month and she's going for 5K this month. We're excited to help her make that happen. So I'm just going to kind of turn it over. Give us a few minutes of who you are, and then I'm just going to let you kind of continue and share some of the things that you did last month to create the success that you have. Take it away.
Yep, and I will. I'll make it short and sweet because I know the connection is not the greatest. So I am just going to bomb away. Okay, guys, first thing, power of positivity. You have to have positive. Be positive, okay? With what you put out for energy, you're going to bring back in. So any type of negativity, you're going to have to delete that. You can't keep getting down if you're not succeeding like quick enough or anything. You got to let that go. I recommend everybody to check out Jake Ducey on YouTube. That right there will totally change your ways of thinking, your positivity. I listen to him all the time. It's fantastic. Me, when I started, my upline, hold on there, grasshopper. I'm a grasshopper. I don't just sit and work slow. I go hard and I go fast. You invest your money to make money, and people need to realize that. You want to sign up, you want the executive, you want all the commissions and more, go get that 50%. Commissions plus more. You got to invest to make money. Okay. My tips are, I actually just created a group. I created groups, and I actually a swap group. I invite all the local people with businesses in it, and I tell them, hey, let's share this page for everybody. So there's 30, 40 reps of different businesses, and we all share that to everybody. I'm actually collecting business cards from all those businesses. We're swapping business cards, and we're actually hand them out to other people. So that's a way to absolutely advertise for each other, right? And then sharing those groups on your pages is a good way. Samples of the products as well. Yes, you have to be your own testimonial of the products. Post your own pictures of the products, right? So, I use the hair serum. It's so amazing. I dropped off a couple samples. The next day, I had a couple people that actually went on my website to buy. So, yes, absolutely, sample testers. People want to try the products. I know they're going to love them. And so, and with salons as well. I know people that own hair salons. Go ask them, hey, do you want to try some samples? What do you think? All I want is just your feedback. So when I give people samples, I want to know your feedback on it. I want to know what you think. And I want to be able to use them as my own testimonials, because that right there is like your number one, your testimonials. I work for it. Don't expect to come in the business and sit on the couch and twiddle your thumbs. 9 to 5, guys. Like, when you want to join a business, you got to work for it. You have to be able to put in your effort to be where you want to go, right? So, and it doesn't matter if you're brand new. If you're brand new, it doesn't matter. And if you don't know anything about advertising or how to work the business, it's okay. Because guess what? You're not alone. We're all your leaders. We're all a team. So anybody that is new, it's okay. They're going to feel so welcome when they do join, because all of us are such a huge help to everybody. So whether you're new or not, it doesn't matter. We're all here for you. Pre-launch into CBD. Yes, I'm in Canada. There's no CBD yet. That's okay, because you know what? I tell people it's coming. It's there. You can look at it on the site, but guess what? It's coming. We're pre-launching, okay? We're pre-launching. I got to build my platform. We got to hurry up and get these affiliates in, because guess what? When it comes, we're going to be booming, and we're going to be booming fast. Let's build this platform right now so that when it comes, we're going to be right there. Cream of the crop, guys. Let's go. We need to do that. We need to build and pre-launch and get our platform made for when that stuff comes out. You know, when that stuff comes out, oh hell, we're going to be on fire. We're on fire now. We're going to be going to the top. So yeah, it's okay. It'll be here soon, right? It's okay. You got to think positive, right? I don't know. My major thing is I was only in the business for 2 weeks, and I couldn't believe how well I did. I think it's honestly a lot of positivity and energy, right? Exactly. No excuses, right? I'm that type of person that would talk to anybody and everybody. Not everybody's like that, and that's okay. It'll build time. Just say, refer your friends. If you have a friend that would like this product, or you think would you mind sharing the information? Business cards too. I clean houses in this area here. So when I have my business cards and that group I just made in town with a whole bunch of other reps, I will take their business cards too, and they'll grab mine, and they'll start handing it out when they sell their products. There goes my business cards to other people as well. So I think we all need to learn how to advertise for each other. It doesn't cost anything. So if you can get your hands on learning about different ways how to advertise business cards, or whether it is some type of groups or anything, that's a really, really good way of advertising. Other than that, yes, you're going to have people that are negative. I don't care. You're going to have to build a shield. People are going to be negative. It doesn't matter. Everybody's going to be negative to somebody anytime. When people are negative, it's okay. It's just you build yourself a shield, and you just say, okay, whatever. I don't care. Move on to the next person, right? You got to have that, that hard shell, because if you're going to be a little soft and take all that in, you're going to get crushed. So me, I've got a pretty good power on me where I just power through, and that's all right. I'll just move to the next person, right? So yeah, shield yourself and just keep moving on, and you'll build your confidence up. Again, listen to Jake Juicy. I think when people listen to this guy talk about the law of attraction, energy, it turns your thinking into more positive. And I think your affirmations too, right? And don't say, I hope, or I pray. No, guys, it's not that. It's my energy. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be this rank this month. This is what I'm doing. You need to talk about in the now, and you need to talk as if you've already got it, because that stuff right there is going to pull in that attraction and your energy. I think that's about it, really. I'm hoping you guys heard me okay. I'm not sure if there's glitches or not, but I'm actually in front of Tim Hortons. I had to move away from home to get online with you guys, but hoping to burst out my energy to everybody, like show your happiness and your energy and everything, guys. Like, you could do it. Everybody can do it. And it doesn't matter how long it takes. If you've got that in you about, I'm going to do it, you will. You absolutely. Determination. Huge, hardcore determination.
Love it, love it, love it. Got to shield yourself from the negativity. Come on, y'all. Build up those shields.
That's right.
It's part of the game. It's part of the business. Flo, your energy is amazing. Everyone is commenting energy. Can you guys tell that energy is important, right? What is the energy that you're putting out there? What is the energy that you are conveying to other people? And that positive energy is going to attract people to want to work with you. So congratulations once again, Flo. We are so proud of you. And we're excited to help you hit 5K this month. So keep building your momentum, and we're going to help you make that happen.
Woohoo! Go everybody.
Awesome. All right. Give it up for Flo. Drop some hearts, drop some comments. Absolutely incredible, guys. Just her energy is through the roof. You got to love it. Okay, guys, we are ready to wrap this up. But guess what? You're in for a treat, because we actually have a gentleman who will be on here with us. It's been all ladies.
Have you been feeling lonely?
My goodness, it's been all ladies. But this is common because the ladies just crush this business. I mean, it's always either all ladies or majority ladies. So fellas, let's go. We got to up our game, fellas. So, and by the way, we also have Mike and Christopher, who are also fellas on the leaderboard. They just were not here with us tonight. But we have Mr. 25K affiliate, Aaron Rashkin. Give it up, y'all.
What's up, guys?
Now I'm outnumbered by the Aarons with muscle.
Aaron.
Yeah, Flo's name really just says it all. I'll tell you what, she is a ball of energy.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
She's incredible. Her and Annette.
Yeah, both of and Jericho, all of them. They're amazing. I love the energy. You know, I think we learned this like years ago, decades ago. It's not the words you say, but the music you play, right? She just is so passionate, right? And you know, passion is really about passing it on. So she's just passing on the message. Just like Annette, just like Jericho, they're super passionate, which is why people are so excited to join them. And it's not, you know, it's pretty obvious why they've excelled so quickly, because they've got block and focus. You know, they blocked out the distractions. I love what Jericho said. She's like, I could just sit and watch TV, right? But I just follow up with people and I collect decisions. And that's what Annette does, and that's what Flo does. And this is why these ladies have all excelled so quickly, and they're on their way to 10K, each of them. I'm super excited for them.
It's amazing. All right, well, everyone's in for a treat because we've got the man, the myth, Mr. Aaron Rashkin, 25K, absolutely crushing it. So as Robin says, pens and paper, people. Take some notes. Of course, everyone's been taking notes during this whole training. We're going to bring it home with a home run. Aaron, listen, let's just dive right in and share with everyone how you are continuously crushing it on the leaderboard. And, you know, I mean, listen, you've been in this game. For those that don't know, Aaron and I actually first met 20 years ago in the direct sales network marketing industry. We've worked together off and on for the last 20 years. This guy's made millions in the industry. So I know you can bring some value here for everyone who's watching on how they can up their numbers and produce this month right now, action items. Take it away.
Yeah. So first and foremost, I mean, the ladies said so much. They really covered a lot of the bases that are super important for everybody to take notice, right? So I don't want to repeat a lot of what they said, because they gave such practical information and practical advice on what we need to do, right? We have to identify the right people. We've got to get them exposed to the information. We've got to follow up and follow through, and we got to collect decisions so that we can lead people to making a decision about getting started, right? We have to bring people through those 4 steps. And, you know, if you fail at any one of those steps, then your business isn't going to grow, because you're bypassing the system, right? I said this last time I was on a few weeks ago. The best way to learn the system is not to circumvent any of it, meaning you got to bring people through like almost like a baseball field, right? You can't steal second with your foot on first, right? You can't get to third if you stand on second. You have to go around the bases. And no matter where people fall off, right, if they don't go through the full system, you've got to learn to let go and cut your losses and stop chasing the wrong people. Because the biggest mistake people make in the business is they spend way too much time with the wrong people. And they spend way too little time with the right people. And that doesn't just mean your prospects and your pre-enrollees. That means your sponsor. That means your leaders. That means being a part of the team events. So like calls like this, right? Any of the smaller team calls and trainings that go on during the week, you got to plug in, you got to pay attention, you got to do the work. Okay, that's kind of like the foundation, like the baseline of what I wanted to share tonight. Overarching the whole entire conversation that we've just listened to for the last hour and 20 minutes, here's what I'm going to suggest, and this is what I do every single month. I realize that I have to have more people to talk to every single day than I have time to build my business, right? If you have more people to talk to than you have time to build your business, you'll always be in a progressively forward mode, meaning you're always going to be moving forward because you don't have enough time in the day to get to everyone. Because if you come from this place of lack, meaning you don't have a lot of people to talk to or you're not reaching out. I learned years ago that if I'm not taking a call, I need to be making a call. So if somebody's not showing up in my inbox saying, hey, what are you doing? I want to see what you're up to. Can I take a look at your business, right? Based on my posts. Now, last month I did around 60 posts for the entire month. So I average about 2 posts a day. Some days I didn't post at all. Some days I did 3 or 4 posts to make up for the days that I didn't. But I did about 60 posts last month, right? And they consisted of information, right, about CBD, right, education. I teach people about mindset, and I teach people about, success and really about the attitude, right? The attitude of gratitude, right? The ways of living a peaceful and powerful and a prosperous life. So I do a lot of information, education. Sometimes I do entertainment, fun things, funny things, make stupid jokes or make funny posts with funny memes, right? Like for entertainment purposes. But you have to have a variety of different kinds of posts, right? I also do a lot of inspirational posts. I do a little bit of connecting posts, like connection posts, where I share a little bit of my background, a little bit of my story. I get vulnerable, I get real, I get authentic. Sometimes I cry when I write my posts, and I know because it's coming from that energy, right? I don't sit here and have like ugly cries, but I get a little emotional. I get teary-eyed. I get a little bit, connected to my past, which is really important because if you forget where you come from and you're starting to succeed, there's a good chance you're going to wind up right back where you started, right? You really need to get clear on that. When you start experiencing success, right? When you start getting some traction from your business, if you forget where you came from and you forget what it was like to be broke, right? To be busted, right? A little bit emotionally bankrupt and disgusted with yourself and your life, like I was for many years. When I first got started, I looked at where I was in my life and I knew I could be better. I knew I could become something more. I knew I could do better for myself and for the people in my life that I was supporting and people that I was, looking to be in relationships with, right? And I knew that I could have anything I've always wanted. I knew I could. I just had to become the person that it was going to require of me in order to achieve those things. That's why I say don't miss events. That's why I say show up live as often as possible. That's why I say get to the online retreats and the virtual trainings and all the masterminds and the Zooms and the Hangouts and the lives. Because every time you show up at an event, whether it's live, right, meaning in like, person, right, where we can actually see each other in person, like press the flesh kind of live, right, where you bump shoulders and rub elbows with the leaders, right? So whether it's live or virtual, right, and virtual events are live now too, right, where everything we do is every day there's lives, there's Zooms, there's Hangouts, there's masterminds, there's coaching, there's all sorts of things, right? So the more of them you show up to, what happens is every time you show up to an event, you get the next digit in the combination that's going to unlock the doors for your next level of success, right? So get to as many live events as you can, whether they're virtual or whether they're in person, in a convention center or a hotel or on the beach or North Carolina or Florida, wherever we're going to be in July, right? So we gotta get to the event so that we can be around the successful people and we can rub off, or they can rub off on us, is really what it is, right? We want to pick up what they have. We want to learn their words and phrases and their energy, and we want to model them, right? Because there's three kinds of learning that goes on, right? There's learned knowledge, right? Where we watch something like this, we read, we listen, we watch videos on YouTube, we listen to all these amazing people like, Mike Burnoff and, whoever else that you're focused on listening to, right? We learned the knowledge, right? So we learn it, right? Then there's modeling knowledge, right? And some of us, we do trainings with our teams where we actually get in the hot seat and we let people watch us, prospect on Messenger, or we let them listen to us make phone calls, or we let them, really get into the inside of our business. Like I do screen shares for my team all the time, teach them how I use, the autoresponders, how I go through the back office, what I do every day, right? I add my pre-enrollees into an autoresponder so I can build a relationship with them and I can always continue the conversation with them, even if they haven't gone back to the website. The other day, Friday morning, I think, or Friday afternoon, I came back from being out for a few hours. I didn't have any reception where I was. It was just a bad reception spot. And I looked at my phone before I went into that zone where I lose reception. And when I got back up into my condo, I had an order for, a top executive pack, right? The new HempWorks executive top pack or top executive pack, right? And my brand new affiliate and customer, right? She's my new business partner. We've probably spoken on the phone for an hour since she joined on Friday, right? Her name is Ilida. She's a powerhouse, and I know she's watching, and I know she's commented several times. And we were texting earlier because she was so excited to see Annette, and I know she saw Jericho and Flo and all the ladies, and she's like super excited. But let me tell you, people will follow you. She's been following me for 10 years. We never did business together. So the key is to network, right? We're in network marketing. You have to network and you have to market. You have to learn how to market. You have to be able to reduce the tension between you and the people you're communicating with, whether it's over Messenger, direct message on Instagram, or over the phone, or you're texting with people, or you're meeting them face-to-face in a live environment. You have to learn how to reduce the tension and increase the cooperation so that you have people that want to take a look at what you do. They want to look at your company. They want to look at the products. They want to look at our opportunity. They want to see what you're so passionate and so excited about. And without even telling them about the name of the company. You don't have to tell people the name of the company. Some of you do, some of you don't. It's called leading with a blind offer. And I lead with a blind offer because I'm more interested in, my prospect than I'm interested in them knowing about my product, right? I'm more interested than interesting, right? I'll let them find out about me after we find out more about them and they get into the information, right? I want to capture their lead, right? I want to capture their email address so they can be a pre-enrollee and we can remarket to them. And the company sends them messages and I send them messages. And I did it last month. My goal last month was to enroll 20 people. I fell short by under half. I only enrolled 9, but I made the leaderboard. You know what they say? Shoot for the stars, and even if you miss, or shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you wind up amongst the stars, right? And I didn't have a huge month. It wasn't my biggest recruiting month, but I spent a lot of time working with my team. All the ladies on my team that you just saw, Flo, Jericho, Anna, all right, Annette, right? I'm just building relationships with them right now and working with them to support them in their businesses and all the other dozens of leaders on my team, even the brand new affiliate who never got their first pre-enrollee. I'm digging down, reaching down every day, having conversations with people, asking them how their business is going, seeing what I can do to support them, letting them know that I'm available, having an interaction with them so they can feel that they can come to me for whatever they need for the relationship building and the connection that they feel, you know, they feel safe and coming and having conversation so that I can work with them. And you know what? I don't care what level they're on, Aaron and Kathy. Just like you guys, I'm level blind, right? I don't care if a person's on my 100th level, right? Sponsored by somebody I sponsored, by somebody they sponsored, sponsored by somebody they sponsored. 99 levels, 100 levels, 200 levels deep, because I know the person on my 100th level pays the person on my 99th level who is excited that they have somebody getting, you know, they're being paid, and they pay the person on my 98th level. And that person pays the person on my 97th level. And it trickles back up into my pay plan, right, into my pay scale. And this is why we want to think big, right? We want to think globally, right? But we have to act locally. We have to learn how to connect with people, right? We have to learn how to prospect. We have to learn how to interview. We have to learn how to qualify. We have to learn how to lead. And you can't lead other people until you learn how to lead yourself. So it's about being disciplined. It's about being, you have to honor yourself. You have to value yourself. You have to have self-respect. You have to learn to love yourself. And you know, loving the things that are beautiful, that's easy. But learning to love the unlovable, that's mastery. It's okay if you're not perfect, right? It's okay if you're brand new. It's okay if you don't know what to do or say. We all started there, right? Every master was once a disaster. So you've got to learn by being around the team. You've got to learn by practicing. So we got to learn knowledge, modeling knowledge, and then the last knowledge is called activity knowledge. You have to be willing to fail forward. You have to be willing to learn. I call it baptism by fire. You have to be willing to jump into the deep end, right? There's no shallow end here. It's either sink or swim. And you have to come at your business like that. You have to treat the business like it's a business, and it'll make you money like a business. If you treat it like a hobby and you only show up once in a while, it's going to cost you money. It's going to cost you like a hobby. But you got to treat it like a business. You show up every day. I have a group of members on my team, Aaron, that I have right now committing to an hour per day, flexing their mental mindset and their skill set by making calls, old school, to people who requested information about making money from home. They're a special group that I coach called my MAG team, and they're making live dials. They're calling people on the phone, having conversations, breaking the ice, learning how to get into rapport, learning how to interview, learning how to qualify, learning how to lead, learning how to use their voice, their tonality, their inflection, their posture, their confidence, their self-esteem, their self-love, their passion, their commitment, all of these things that they have for themselves. They're learning how to share that with other people, and they're doing it over the phone, and it's powerful, and they're transforming. Our first week of coaching, the breakthroughs have just been popping like popcorn, light bulb moments nonstop. And I always tell them the same thing, that little light bulb that goes on over your head when you get that breakthrough, when you get that aha moment, no matter how bright it gets, you have to realize you're the only one who can dim it. You're the only one who can shut it off. You're the only one who can turn it down. You're the only one who has the power to change your entire life. And the beauty of it is that you're in business for yourself, but you're never by yourself. Think about the hundreds and thousands of people on the power team and all these little teams within the power team, right? We're all a part of the company. We're a part of MyDailyChoice. We're a part of Jenna and Josh's team. We're a part of their vision. And their vision is so big that all of our dreams fit inside of it. Well, you have to have that same kind of vision for the people that you're talking to, the people that you're speaking to about the business, the people that you're qualifying to bring in through the system, the people that you're showing the product line to. Your vision for people has to be so big that their dreams fit inside of your vision. And when you do that, you've become the leader that they're looking for. And that's how you get on the leaderboard. That's how you get your name on the board with the other leaders in the business that are crushing it right now. And I'll tell you what, you know, a lot of people talk about the slowdown, the summer slowdown. Let me tell you, business is not slow. People are slow. People are slow. If your business is slow, it's not because the economy is crashing. It's not because of the pandemic or the scamdemic. It's not because of the riots. It's not because of the COVID. It's not because of the flying beetles or whatever it is. The aliens are next, right?
Yeah, the aliens are coming, bro.
When the world economy crashes, home-based business, network marketing, affiliate marketing, and people in free enterprise like us, entrepreneurs, kitchen table entrepreneurs, living room sofa entrepreneurs, our businesses explode. But you can't just watch everybody around you to be a part of that success. You've got to, it's like a wave, right? If you've ever, surfed, or if you've ever been out in the waves, right? Aaron and I, we met in San Diego. I was out in those waves all the time. And to catch a wave like the size of this HempWorks and MyDailyChoice, tsunami, you have to be in front of it, paddling for your life, and you've got to be moving at the speed of the wave, or else the wave just passes you by. And you can't afford to do that. You're in the middle of a tsunami right now. Sitting there on your board, just waiting and watching, the perfect opportunity is now. It's the perfect storm of opportunity. We're in the middle of huge industries between the network marketing industry, the CBD industry, right? Now we have the essential oil industry. We've got the hemp products industry. We've got the travel industry. So there's so many different industries that we're in the center. It's like they've all converged. And now it's solely up to you. So here's my suggestion. I'm going to just leave you with this, and then I'm going to pass it back to Aaron and Kathy because I know we're going long. You're never going to find time to be successful. Okay. If you think, oh yeah, I'll have to find some time to build my business today, you might as well just literally send your affiliate kit to your neighbor, because you might as well just go down to the liquor store and go buy lottery tickets and just start scratching away and hoping that you hit the jackpot, because success is not going to attack you. Your ship is not just going to come in. Okay, you got to get in the water, and you got to start paddling for your life, and you got to swim out to it. You got to carve out time. You got to make the time. You got to deliberately, consciously sit down and say, I am going to create results in my business right now. And you've got to create a post. You've got to contact the people, right? Message the people who engage with your post, right? The more posts you make, the better you'll get at posting. The more calls you make, the better you're going to get at making calls and talking to people. So the more revenue producing activity you do, the more people you're going to have to communicate with, because we're in the people business. If you don't like people, this is not the business for you. So I'm just going to tell you right now, if you don't like people, this is not the business. We're in networking and we're in marketing, and they're not hard. They're a lot easier than you make them out to be. They're not hard at all. They're very simple. But what you have to do is learn the discipline to honor yourself and do the work daily. Because it's not what we do that makes us successful. It's what we do daily. It's what we do daily. I'll say it again. It's what we do daily. If you keep skipping out on your job, you get fired. You keep skipping out on your kids, they grow up delinquent. You keep skipping out on your business never pays you. So deliberately sit down to create results. And if you're not taking a call, I said it earlier, you got to be making a call. You reach out to people. You get in their inbox. You message them. You start a conversation. You break the ice. You get into a rapport. You see who's willing to talk. If somebody's not willing to talk, move on. If they don't respond to you, that's their decision. Move on. Indecision is really decision in disguise, right? Move on. Spend less time with more people until you find the right ones. And when you find the right ones, they're going to want to talk. They're going to want to ask. They're going to want to watch. They're going to want to go back. They're going to want to get on a call. They're going to want to ask questions, right? These are people that want to get started. So know that. You have to be able to identify that. And that comes over time, but you have to get started, because listen, we're all going to be someplace in a year from now. The question is where do you want to be, right? Do you want to be where you were yesterday, or do you want to be where you've been dreaming of going? And the key is to get started now, because if you come out of this pandemic, you come out of this scamdemic, you come out of this plandemic, and you are not hustling, you just don't have it in you. You got to make some serious choices right now. You got to decide, I don't want this anymore. this is where I'm going, and you choose it, and you choose it with power, and you choose it with confidence, and you choose it with self-esteem, and you go out, you do the work, and you come back and you share your results with your sponsor, with your upline leaders. They course correct you, they give you feedback, and they show you how to be better. And that's what we do here. So Aaron, I know I went a little bit longer, guys, but I just wanted to share a little bit what was on my mind. And with that, I'll pass it back over to you guys.
Man, mic drop, dropping the bombs, dropping the fire. Tremendous value from Mr. Aaron Rashkin. Come on, y'all, give it up. Just amazing. So, anything? I mean, just wow. So, Aaron, I appreciate your time, bro. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the wisdom. Thank you for the nuggets. Where everyone's just like soaking it all up. So we are going to continue to bring more leaders and have them come out and share value with the entire team. We are going to close out this call. But Aaron, once again, thank you. Everybody give it up for Aaron Rashkin.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Love y'all.
He is crushing it. He's on fire. Yes, Kathleen, replay this video, watch it again and again and again. There is going to be something new that you're going to learn when you watch this again. So save this video, watch it again, watch it a few times, tag your team, send this to them, and listen to Jason Cardamone. He is a 100K affiliate. All you have to do is decide and do. That's why our power team motto is I have decided. Decide and do. So my question for everybody in closing. Okay, we got dogs running around. In case you're wondering what Kathy's like all over the place.
The dog is deciding to eat markers.
The dog is trying to eat markers. So here is what I have a question for everyone who's here in closing. Okay. What are you going to decide and do? Because as Aaron Rashkin said, we are all going to be somewhere a year from now. But where we end up is going to be determined based on what we do today and the next day and the next day. It's what are we doing? So have you decided? And the question is, what have you decided? Where are you going to be? And then implement, take action, take something, even if it's just one thing that you can extract from this training. And go do it. Do it with passion. Do it with energy. Do it with determination. Do it with fire. Do it with desire. And that is going to bring you closer to your goals, closer to everything that you want to achieve in this business. So if you've decided, I want to see it. There you go. I have decided.
Baxter has decided.
Baxter has decided. Oh my goodness.
He is fired up. He's ready to go tell some neighbor dogs about treats. Cookies. Oh, see, I said the magic word. Who wants a cookie?
CBD cookies. So guys, let us know what you've decided and get this team out to your training. We appreciate you so much. Remember, we are always here delivering more value, more training, more information to help you level up your business. Get subscribed, set your alarms. Don't miss these trainings. Like we're doing this every Sunday night. You don't want to miss these trainings. And for those of you on YouTube, click like, hit subscribe, click the bell. When you hit the bell, that way you get notified. And those of you on Facebook, you know what to do. Don't miss these trainings every week. We'll see you next time. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.